Welcome, everybody, and we are fired up for another sensational college football matchup. Nobody at home today who can stake their claim in this neutral site showdown. This isn't your run-of-the-mill matchup. You get a couple of powerhouses, both ranked in the top 10, and statements can be made in this one. As we'll see, the number 6 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the 9th-ranked team in the land, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Longhorns will put total leather and we'll get started.
Texas.
He'll call for the fair catch here.
God damn, brother. You ain't done yet?
Here comes the offense on first down. From the gun, the ground game. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain. LSU right back to the line. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Looking to pass. It's Nussmeier. Buys a little time with his feet. That quarterback was doing his best Houdini, escaping in the backfield, but the defense finally gets to it. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He uncorks a laser deep down the middle. Fires into traffic, picked off. And on the interception return, he'll finally be stopped at the 33.
Not the start this kid was looking for. Very first pass of the day gets picked off. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks on the back end, and he's got to be real careful with his eyes, not telegraph throws like he did right there. He's going to have to settle in.
Excellent field position here for the offense. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Quick pass on the jet motion. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch. So pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down.
There's a lot of different ways this offense can attack you throwing the ball. One of them is getting the running back going, and the screen is a great way to get him lathered up and get the defense starting to think about him a little bit more now.
They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. They go to the ground. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorn!
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page calmly.
Oh, he needs to get rid of it. He needs to do something, and he will go down. What a terrible, terrible play and a big loss. They'll snap it from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Wide receiver shows motion. Looking to throw, it's Nussmeier. He slings it deep to the left. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd.
And listen, as a quarterback, you're trying to find the matchup, trying to find who's open. I don't know if anybody was open, but that was not a greatly thrown football. I don't know if it was miscommunication, but the ball thrown out of bounds and just on to the next down.
Fast motion from the offense. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield.
This defense is heating up. They got an interception the last possession. You could tell breaking on the football really, really well. Seeing where the quarterback's throwing it, going to try to get it. Got another hand on it. Almost had another interception.
Wide out in motion. On 4th down, going to the air. He'll take the deep shot. Can't complete the long throw, and the defense gets off the field on 4th down.
Tell you what, coaches catch heat a lot nowadays, especially on social media. I expect him to catch a lot of heat. 4th down, long yardage situation on your own territory, and you want to go for it, and you fail, and you're surprised. You definitely shouldn't be surprised. Just don't check your mentions, dog.
They'll run the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
You know, you got to be careful as a QB throwing to your running back in man coverage. If there's a linebacker draped all over him, then that ball's not going anywhere. You just saw it right there. Better play by the defense.
Gets it out quickly. Couple couple of guys there to get him on the ground.
I like this tight end. He does a really nice job on his route running. He's been beating man coverage. He can find the soft spots and zones. You got to get him involved.
3rd and goal from way back there. Back to pass. It's Ewers. Fires into the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Texans.
How about the offense? They spread them out. Everybody spread wide.
Oh, straight look like a mother lover.
Matchup they won, and they get rewarded with the score.
And he added the extra point. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Don't worry, comeback on the way. 14-point cushion. 14-point cushion ain't nothing. There wasn't no cover 2, brother.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Using his legs to buy some time.
Oh, my Lord.
As if the defense got it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. Everything broke down. The quarterback tried to bail them out, but he ended up making things worse when he fumbled.
Yeah, I like the quarterback and his athleticism, extending the play and at least giving himself a chance, but you got to finish. You still have to do a good job taking care of the football. That's priority number 1, wasn't it?
And he is going to lose yardage. Nowhere to run as he is forced out of bounds.
Really good job by the defense, taking away the inside, making him bounce. The only thing that could have been better about this run is if the running back would have actually been man enough to stay in bounds and take the hit. We would have loved that. Come on, man, stay in bounds.
He lobs one high.
Come on. Alexander Kiss it.
Going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down.
Really nice play by the defender, being in a good position for that deep ball down the field, not letting the receiver put his big body on him, go up over top. The only thing that could have been better is that thing tipped to another defender, and it was an interception, but great coverage by the defender.
To throw, it's Ewers. Quarterback now.
Sit him down.
And this looks disastrous. Oh, down he goes. A huge loss on that play.
This defense needed something to go right. Man, they're down big already in the first half. Get to the quarterback, get him on the ground. This could start some momentum going back the other direction.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Ball security always paramount. That football must be riveted to your rib cage, Jesse, and it wasn't last time.
And look, he knows that that happens again. He's going to find himself on the sideline. So this is going to be a dude very motivated to make some plays on this drive.
Yeah, and I think it's frustrating, but you got to put it behind you. You got to move on. And this offense has to go through him anyways. You got to be able to run the football and have some balance.
Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Looking to pass on 2nd down. Makes the catch. It's Durham. On the move at the 30. And the tackle is made, but not before. That completion gets them 30+. And the Tigers want to crank the tempo.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. Just got to get him to the ground quickly.
Looking to buy time. And they can't connect with the flag flies.
Good PI.
This is going to be pass interference.
Good PI.
On that last play, you can see all the contact as the ball was in the air. You simply can't do it. The referee's caught.
LSU 0.
First down to start the drive after the break. The give to the back. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
Really nice first down run. And you're seeing why this running back is an every down type. He can run between the tackles. He can run outside. He can catch the football. He can block. This guy can do it all.
To the air. It's Nussmeier. Now improvising. He'll pull it down. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
You can tell this is a pass play. He has his eyes down the field. He's looking to throw the football. But how nice is it when you've got a guy like this that can scramble and go get you a first down? Just really hard to stop from a defensive perspective.
Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers.
Got him.
To the middle.
Oh, come on now. That gotta be a tutty.
Going for the big play. They'll try to
That gotta be a tutty.
Just a huge missed opportunity on offense.
Come on now.
Wide open in the end zone. You might not get another clean look like that in the rest of this game.
That's caught. It's Lacy. He's there to make the stop, and the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throwing catch.
Should have been a tutty on the last. Like, that's bull.
He holds it just long enough to let the receiver run the drag route, and then he puts it out in front of him so he can catch it on the run in stride and then turn upfield to use his speed.
The give to the back. Able to get one down to 15.
I like feeding my guy. I like getting my running back touches, feeding the ball so he can break some of those big runs. But I'm also okay with these little ones. Set the tone, stay balanced.
Daddy!
Didn't get much on
Daddy.
first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. LSU quick to the line. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Finds his man. It's Lacy. And he'll run
Tutty.
in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
They there, but they ain't.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing.
Coming out in the Wildcat.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so you got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Looking for a man, it's Ewers. Fires to the wideout. A beautifully placed ball to the outside and the toe drag for the big pickup. Burnt Orange burning some secondaries, working this guy down the field.
And making those big plays down the field, Texas, when you think about great teams, you think about explosive playmakers, making those big plays, keeping those defenses on their heels.
They make the tackle at the 33, but he's ripped off 15 yards and picked up a first down.
Well, with the weapons this offense has, you knew it was just a matter of time in the run game before someone was going to break a long one. They'd just been running into a wall. They just couldn't seem to find their creases and get enough movement up front, but they finally got it there, picking up the first. Let's see what happens next.
First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. And the Longhorns with the 1st and 10. Give to the running back. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain.
I know that wasn't a big, huge play, and everybody's not excited, the fans aren't going crazy, but those are the plays that in the fourth quarter matter a lot. Again, making you tackle my back, making you feel the physicality of the football game throughout, so you get tired and get worn down in the fourth quarter.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. The back goes in motion. He's back to throw on 2nd down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down.
Well, this offense will screen you in a variety of ways. They'll throw receiver screens, tight end screens. The running back screen also a big part of what they like to do, like you just saw there.
Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Working the middle, it's complete. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Well, they were counting on winning the one-on-one battle. They got the completion, but the yardage didn't work out.
Yeah, and a lot of times, man, that's what I do on short yardage situation. 3rd and short, make my guy fall forward for a couple yards, try to get the first down, but it was a good tackle, and the receiver got absolutely nowhere after the catch.
So going for it on 4th down is one thing. Quite another to say we're going to run it for a couple.
Yeah, that's impressive because that was a long 2 yards. And I think there are a lot of coaching staffs out there that would have probably tried to throw it or get their quarterback on the perimeter or give him a run-pass option. But not this offense. They believe in their guys up front to get down in a three-point stance and drive off the ball, and it works out.
Hit a speed bump on that last play. Now work to do on 2nd and 15. Dropping back, it's Ewers. He's got his man. Smacks him with the stiff arm. Got enough space. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Longhorns are threatening on 1st and goal. Defense going to jam these receivers. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorn! You know what? Methuselah lived 969 years. He was born and died in the amount of time it took them to walk it down the field to score that touchdown.
That's just so frustrating. Play after play after play. You line up, you try to do your assignment, and you fail, and they cap it off with a touchdown. Oh, Methuselah.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
Second down coming up. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. He wants to pass it on second down. Going to try to get it himself. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. They'll throw it on first down. Now adjusting. The throw. Got a man. It's Durham. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Offense gets set for second down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. Fires deep toward the end zone. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. So that's going to do it here in the first half. Stay tuned for the halftime break. LSU will put foot to leather to start the second half. From inside the 15, here comes the return. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. They'll keep it on the ground to start the second half. Into a mass of giant bodies, we'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. These DBs going to give a little cushion. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Keeps looking downfield. Fires on the move. It's caught. And it is a chunk play. A huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win. And gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first down.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep 3rd downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on 1st down.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Hand off from the shotgun. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Let's see if the defense comes after them. 3rd and short from the 45. They'll go with a direct snap. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
Well, the offense knew what they needed to get that first down, so they dial up the running play, and they get just enough to keep the drive alive.
And the Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. From the shotgun, the inside give.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
after picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll try the run. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. That linebacker saw the express lane right to the ball carrier.
And a great job by the defensive line getting some push, making them use their resources on him. Linebacker comes free, being and making the backfield for a tackle for a loss.
They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Caught in the backfield, it's Bolden. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Well, give the defense credit on that one, because they knew coming into this one that they were going to try to get this receiver the ball in a variety of ways. They were ready for the screen there, and they create a negative play.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. Going for the big play. And he makes the catch inside the 20. How about that one? 4th and forever, and he just turned one loose and fired it for the 1st down.
Man, does that sting. Defensively, you get him in the perfect situation. You know they're going to pass the football. You play the ball deep, and you give up a deep pass. That is a back-breaking play.
And a little too much adrenaline on that throw never gave his receiver a chance. The Longhorns are in the hurry-up. Out of the gun, the running back has it. A 6-yard pickup that leaves them with 3rd and 4.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. You just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Looking for a crease to the left. Smashes through. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back, understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the 1st down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, Texas. LSU 7.
They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Trying to power it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Texas!
This defense is Going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. The kickoff unit about to go to work.
Texas.
He'll call for the fair catch here. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Quarterback checking the play. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. He wants to take the top off. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete. Now 2nd and 10.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as...
Running toward the tape. He's at the 10. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Tigers.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. The run to the left. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. He rumbles ahead for 6 inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
And there's a coachable moment for that young man right there. It's a nice run. Your team's got the lead late, but because of that, you cannot go out of bounds before you get to 2 minutes. If you go out, the clock's going to stop, and that's a coachable moment, something he'll learn from moving forward.
He'll be stopped short, picks up 1, but they're facing 4th and 1.
I think you run that ball right there knowing that I'm going to run it again on 4th down. I'm going to go for it on 4th down. I got another play. Nice job by that defensive line, not getting moved around, making a play. They got to get one more stand right here.
Motion from the offense. They'll run for it on 4th down. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down.
Everything going the offense's way. They're trying to ice this game late. They've got a really nice lead, so you just want to run the ball, high percentage throws, and keep the chains moving, and they're doing that. This has been a beautiful drive to watch. Offense continues to stay in a nice rhythm here late.
Might as well give it to him again. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. They go to the draw. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. This is a big third down. If they can move the chains, they can just about salt this game away. To the air, it's Ewers. Moves away as he feels pressure. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
30 short in college football today. You see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive. And I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. Didn't make them sweat at all. It's good. And that will extend their lead even further. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work.
Texas.
No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Not a lot of hope here, down 3 possessions late.
No, and I love this part as a pass rusher because I'm just pinning my ears back, getting to the quarterback. I know it's a pass.
He's taking the shot. He's got it. He got a foot down along that left sideline. You know what it takes to make a throw like that. Big plays like that makes play calling so much easier. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 34. Quarterback checking off. Wants to throw on first down. Quarterback adapting. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And it's picked off right at the goal line. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this.
Come on, tiebreaker, run it back. What type of nigga is you? Oh, man. What type of dude is you, brother? Man. Where they get you from? Oh, brother. This young man here. Man, this young man here, man. Man, you ain't got nothing to handle. You supposed to you supposed to break the tie. What type of man is you? Man, what type of man is you, brother? Man. Man. What type of young man is you?
They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. Defense uses a timeout.
Well, run it back. Run it back. Well, run it back. Man.
Looking for a physical attack from the
Come on, brother.
Good pick up there as he gets the first mark him at the 48.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense. Now, they got to get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
I'm disappointed in you, Mr. Ray.
Like, listen, they're out of timeouts. I want this clock to tick. Now, we have seen some college coaches across college football continue to run the football.
Disappointed in you, brother.
Give up the football and give a gift to the other team. This one's over if I just take a knee.
Caught behind the line. It's Baxter. And they wrap him up. And now before he's
You supposed to break the tie. What type of man I want to break a tie? You ain't got nothing to do. You ain't got nothing to do. Now you gonna break it tonight.
it's yours. Little screen to the running back.
Man.
Yes, there was a big
Wait, you gotta get out the game. You gotta get out the game for tonight.
And you're trying to get the ball to the running back quick.
Enough gaming for you tonight.
Absolutely no space. They penetrated quickly, and they got him before he could even get going.
They'll operate out a split back. From the gun, running back.
And then you want to get off. And then they want to get off.
He's got room. Touchdown, Longhorns! And the pummeling has started.
This man want to get off the game at the tie. What type of man is you, brother?
Another score for this offense.
Man, that ain't no man of no word.
And he tacked on the extra point. About to kick it away.
Man, where they get you guys from, brother? Where they get you guys from?
And here we go. Final play.
I want my tiebreaker tonight.
Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Trying to find his man on first down. Throws for the tight end. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe. And how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it.
I thought you were raised better than that.
That's quite a start to a drive.
Come on, Ray.
Snap it from midfield.
And this.
Looking to go up top on first down. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. And with that turnover, that'll finish the game. Well, some might